I am going to show you how to manage an employee's sickness within PeopleHR. So when an employee calls in sick, go to your team tab, go to the employee's record, and in their planner, just go down to the sick line. Click into the relevant day, and the first tab you see is a details tab. You can enter whether or not the duration is a day or more, half a day or quarter of a day, and then you can select the sick reason. Then put in the duration. You have an options tab, and with this there are certain types of verification that may be required for each sick reason. There may be your own return to work form or self-cert which needs to be actioned. What will happen with this is you will receive an email alerting you when the employee is back to enter this relevant information. So if it does require a self-cert, for example, you can put in the date that it was received, and also if a back to work interview is required, you can action this as well. If your company is using our online return to work form, you have the return to work option here. There are two stages to this. So what will happen when an employee is back from sickness, they will be notified to go in and action a return to work form. So they'll go into the sick record, hit return to work, and firstly they can select whether or not they have consulted their doctor. If they did not visit a doctor, state why not. And then check these relevant areas, so whether or not their sickness was caused by an accident at work or an industrial disease. In the event of vomiting, diarrhea, please tick to confirm that they're symptom free for a minimum of 48 hours. And then the employer will declare that the information they have given on this form is true and confirm they're fit to resume work. When they date this and submit it, their manager will then be notified to fill out the second part. So they can check whether or not medical advice has been taken by the employee. And then they have the options to exclude them from work until medical clearance is given, move to a safe alternative work until clearance is given, and say they're fit to resume duties. Once the manager confirms this and dates it, this will then record on the system. You can also enter comments. Any comments that you enter in here, the employee will be able to see them. And you can also upload any files such as the doctor's notes. Now the record will be on here. If the employee is then sick the following day, just go into the existing record and you can extend the duration. What you will also see in the employee's planner is when you scroll up, there may be yellow banners. And these are just indicating that action is still required from a particular sickness, such as the return to work forms or the self-certs. And if you click on the view details, it will take you to that actual sickness that was entered.